Welcome back to my video. Anybody interested in my subscribe to my channel. So next we'll do that notification.
Sub up.
So it's a strength for you guys since we blew a 20-point lead in the playoffs. How did Lakers doing? How did the Lakers blow a 20-point lead? So now go on here. We face the Clippers with 10-13. The Clippers 10-13. Let's get it. Play on the road. On here, we face the Clippers with 10-13. The Clippers 10-13. Let's get it. Play on the road. It's just on Hall of Fame. Let's get it.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Moments away, it'll be the Los Angeles Clippers going up against the Orlando Magic. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Now here's Edwards. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. Well, we've got a special matchup for you tonight. Both these backcourts, Clark, possess some really outstanding firepower.
To me, Kevin, it's going to come down to the backcourt performances, quite honestly. Whichever team performs well in that space and area of the game, I think will have the edge tonight, because both of these teams rely heavily on their guards to carry the offense.
Now here is Davis. And Griffin scores. The assist by Davis.
Nice distributing from Davis there. Excellent job reading the defense and finding the open teammate.
Here's Edwards. And Jordan sends it back.
Okay, Jordan.
And here is Davis. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
They get it back.
Wow.
And it's Smith penetrating.
Nice work to get it inside and
exactly. The defense is determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Both free throws good from Smith. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Now Edwards. 9-point game his last outing. Plays it up and banks it in.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
It's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And that one was all about offensive execution. Running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan.
So won't lose my hold on, I don't want.
And it's critical. You've got to trust in the system.
Now, here is Nelson, following the miss by Griffin. Pass to Howard.
Well, wait.
That one's in, his first shot this game.
It's so hard to corral Howard. I mean, even when you try to rough him up and get physical with him, he still just is able to play through it.
Now, here's Davis. Jordan looking it over. He dishes it to Griffin. Tipped away. Pass to Gordon. 5 on the clock.
Good D.
Petrus with it. Now Smith defending. And that one's good from Petrus.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Davis, the pass to Smith. Now, here is Jordan. Here's Griffin. And it's blocked by Lewis. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Just 4 to shoot. Jordan with a screen on Edwards from about 19 feet. And the rebound goes to Howard.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that.
Let's go.
And Edwards with the stop.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling.
A
hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the bucket by Orlando. Passes to Griffin. Stolen by Lewis. And now running up the court. Lewis pushing it up. And Nelson gets it to go.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for him.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump.
How am I going to drop? You need to get my team involved. Shut up. Okay.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Davis kicks to Gordon. Smith against Pietrus. Just 5 to shoot. Jordan sets the pick for Davis. Los Angeles with another miss.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he
Let's
could
go.
make that shot.
14-6.
And you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Here is Davis following the bucket by Orlando. 1:56 left in the first. Left side, Griffin. Jordan with a screen on Nelson. Shot by Gordon, wide open. No good, unable to end this run. Here's Edwards. And Edwards
Let's go.
with the stuff.
About 15-6.
All-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage of both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here is Davis. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
Back to Griffin. Puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of
my God.
defense they want to see out of him.
Fires from 18, and it's Gordon missing.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot.
What
That's money.
Edwards against Gordon. Edwards passes to Howard, and there are the Magic with another bucket.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the Clippers call time here.
Now
the pass to Green. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Boyd. He kicks it to Green. 6 to shoot. Pass to Griffin. It's tipped. High post Howard. And then
look at Howard. Let's go. 26.
Griffin.
Vintage Howard right there, reminding us why he used to compete in the dunk contest.
Pass to Cook. Griffin with it. Lewis covering. They need this one. That shot, no good. It doesn't go.
Let's go.
So it's Orlando.
We get that start.
As we bring the quarter to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll return shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Magic.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced
Oh,
nowadays,
why are you not sending the
I think
shooters?
they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
And they're not.
Here is Edwards. Clippers able to drain the three.
And they're not.
And the bucket
And one.
is good.
Let's go.
Three-point play.
Through the hard way.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
The Magic have had 2 chances at the line already, making
They're
them
3 now.
Well, we're right around the midway point, Clark, of the regular
What's
season.
up?
Can a
What's her?
team change their
They only
identity
shooters.
at this point?
I think it's possible, but it's not probable, unless you make some kind of a monster trade. You know, the DNA of your squad and its makeup, you do that during training camp. So I think during the season, that's a hard thing to switch.
No way.
Nails the 16-footer.
3 to 11.
And we
Okay,
play
close.
to the first minute here in the second.
3 to 11.
Green against Edwards. And Edwards with
Let's
the
go.
stuff.
Get Garmy. 24 to 11.
Ferocious.
You said it.
Okay, all right.
That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Here is Cook. And he's fouled pretty hard on that
What's
shot,
on-
but he's got the
what's
chance
on
to
it?
pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Peaches.
What's up?
I think Cook knew exactly what he was doing, going right into the defense and drawing that contact.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. He hits the
He said
second from the
12.
line.
What's 24
Just
12?
about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Up top, Edwards, covered by Smith. Outside for Lewis. Nailed from three-point land.
8 12. Let's
Lewis
go.
has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Back hard.
Davis with it. Scoreless thus far.
The D.
Of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back.
Let's go.
No, it was a
30
nice
12.
pass from Lewis, demonstrating that he's more than just a scorer.
Clippers trail by 18. And the Clippers call time here. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Clippers. Green comes in for Cook. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. Take a look at the Magic. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know.
And right now for the Magic, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted.
Sorry.
What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this
Oh,
group has all the ingredients for a
Bet.
special season.
Bet.
What a
Bet.
find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer
30
than he gets
15.
credit for. As far as power forwards go, he has terrific vision.
It's good from long range.
Right back.
Edwards
33
got 10
15. Let's
points in
go.
the quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest
Back
of the
hard.
team.
15. Let's go.
Davis against Edwards. Passes it to Griffin. Over Lewis. And Griffin with the score. The assist from Green.
33 13.
Griffin's got 6.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
Edwards kicks to Nelson. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
36 17. Let's go.
I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working,
Okay.
keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
It's still.
Stolen by Howard. Out to the wing. Fires for 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And that's the shot
39 13.
Nelson's
Let's go.
always relied on, and it served him well. He works nonstop on the perimeter,
Okay.
finding the space he needs to get good looks from beyond.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Good call.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for him.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Cook is checked in for the Clippers. Gordon comes in
Let's
for
go.
Danny Green.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now here's Davis. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Edwards with it. Gordon picking him up.
Let's go.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
Really, really hard to keep Howard out of the paint. I mean, once he gets the position he wants,
44
he's going to look to throw it down.
Davis looking for an opening. 1:43 left to play here in the half. Gordon with the screen for Davis. Shot to stop the run. And again, no good by the Clippers.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Major dominance, and it
4,
comes
6,
so easily
17.
for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
And here are the Clippers now. The Magic getting the bucket. He takes it in, and Davis throws it down hard.
That is unreal. Davis, one of the most explosive athletes in the league.
Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Wow.
Wait, 19, let's go.
I'm going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Edwards with the block. 46 seconds left now here in the second. Cunningham for three. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
119.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
Davis against Edwards. Here's the screen. The drive by Gordon. Howard with the steal.
Good D.
And now running up the court. Lewis pushing it up.
Let's go.
Cunningham with the slam.
With 319.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Gordon. Looking to end the run. And that's the final defense right there. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Magic out in front, opening up a huge gap. 2K Sports, and we'll be back in a moment here at Staples Center. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from the Great One.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through two quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Keep taking those third quarter coming up.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Outside Gordon.
Okay.
Kicks to Smith. The pass to Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Smith finds Gordon. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. Here's Davis. Shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Davis, all energy, big physical point guard with that shoot-first mentality.
One of the interesting things to watch in the coming years, Greg, the role of social media
in
the NBA.
I mean, everyone's getting smartphones these days. Now players have the ability to communicate.
Let's go.
Take that rack.
55-20. Let's go.
Well, part of their game plan was to
Okay.
block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Smith outside. Jordan with the screen on Cunningham. Here's Smith.
Good D.
Cunningham with some nice D.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look
20.
across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean,
Okay.
strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong.
The only man I don't need help with. I'm good.
Pass to Jordan. Now here's Griffin. Lewis covering.
man I don't need help with. I'm good.
Jordan sets the screen for Gordon. No
Good
good
D.
on the three.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Howard finds Edwards. Howard misses.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And there's
Let's go.
Nelson on the assist from
39-20.
Edwards.
Let's go.
Edwards got assist number 8 here in this one already.
Let's go. 39-20. Over.
Davis against Edwards. With some arc, and Davis lays it in. Davis has got
59-22.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
59-22.
the kick out to Cunningham. A
Let's go.
three-pointer right on target.
How many
62-22.
times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket,
Okay.
coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Inside. Here's Griffin. They double-team Griffin. Outside for Davis. Latrey. And a clear
Back out.
foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And you can see the respect that the
What
defense
off?
has for Davis's jumper. They just got a little too aggressive on that contest.
And the second free throw, good.
The
What a
edge
lock.
on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection
Let's
of their
go.
superior effort level to this.
64-23.
It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
Over.
Davis against Edwards. Sean Lewis
D.
pulls it in. And so Edwards will bring it up for Orlando. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Nelson with the steal.
Let's go.
By Edwards.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising
Sure.
and helium floating.
66-23.
Davis finds Griffin. Back to Davis.
66-23.
And it's blocked by Lewis. And they're able to recover. 3 on the clock. Here's Gordon.
Boy.
Orlando
Good
grabs
beat.
the miss. Lewis has got rebound number 8 here
wicked.
tonight in the game.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting.
Oh my
he has hit
God.
exactly 0% of his shots.
Smith dishes to Jordan. There's the feed to Davis. Outside Gordon. Griffin down low. Edwards there.
Decent.
Magic have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. And Edwards
Let's go.
with the stuff.
Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the
58-23.
face of the
Left guard.
defender.
Yeah, that was a tough, gritty, sandpaper-like finish.
It's Davis with the drive. And it's Davis with the jam.
And
18
Davis is fantastic at cutting into the lane. Such a confident offensive player.
Here's Edwards. And
Let's go.
finished
Right
off
back.
by Edwards.
78-24.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is
Okay.
only going to get uglier. I mean, That's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Stolen by Lewis. To the paint. Cunningham passes to Edwards. It's stolen by Smith.
Oh, God.
Gordon inside. Lewis covering. A floater. Orlando grabs the miss.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Davis, that's for 2. Los Angeles with another miss.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Howard with a screen on Davis. Here's Edwards. Again, the Magic score.
Even with the big lead, he remains focused.
Let's get the full court started. Get this job. Let's go.
Shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
And so it's the Orlando Magic enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And we'll be back with you shortly. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Orlando's gotten all but one of the 3-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. Edwards drawing the double team. Nelson again the Magic score.
That's 6
I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweep one after another.
Keenan sets a screen for Griffin. Over Lewis. And it's blocked by Lewis. And here we go with the Magic fast break.
Let's go.
So defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Outside Griffin. It's Cunningham with the rebound. And it's the Magic's ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Cook looking it over. The shake. Rebound by the Magic. Lewis has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Edwards. From down in the low post, it goes. Edwards got 44.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Down low, here's Boyd. Shot's good. Griffin making the play.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Daylight on that shot.
85 minutes.
How assertive Lewis is on offense. He loves going right up with these shots.
Outside Griffin. Came in a screen on Lewis. Here's Griffin. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Edwards. Lewis outside. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Cook. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Edwards. And
Let's go.
off by Edwards.
9-30.
This offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
9-30.
Came in a screen on Lewis. Griffin passes to King. Excellent D from Howard.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Now here's Edwards. He's guarded closely. Pass to Howard from deep. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
3:30. Let's go.
I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Outside Griffin. Keenan sets a screen for Griffin. 4 on the shot clock. And sent back by Howard.
And, you know, this is a definite strength of Howard's game. I think he's a rim protector of an elite level.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Here's Gordon. Los Angeles with another miss. Edwards with it. And it's Gordon picking him up.
Let's go.
And one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
First team foul.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
The defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Magic.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series.
30.
They'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
The one player that really stands up. Another bucket.
Let's go.
Wow.
And only a handful of the all-time greats have more 50-point games than he does.
He's moved all the way into a tie for 4th place on that list. Edwards against Davis. Edwards with the block. 34 seconds left in the 4th. And Jordan sends it back.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home.
3:30. Let's go.
Fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kevin, I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
Back to Davis. Edwards with the block. And he stays with it. Clock is at 3. No good off the back of the rim. Fires top of the key. It's in.
What a competitor. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
Alright, what's happening to game 2? Second game. Second game. Facing the Nuggets. We want to face because I think beat us just a couple minutes ago. So we now we're down 0-2 in the series against them in real life. Let's see something. Second game. Facing the Nuggets. We want to face because I think beat us just a couple minutes ago. So we now we're down 0-2 in the series against them in real life. Let's see something. Second game. Facing the Nuggets. We want to face because I think beat us just a couple minutes ago. So we now we're down 0-2 in the series against them in real life. Let's see something. Between 4 no, the Nuggets are 19-4. Let's get it. Let's go hop to the game. Let's go.
Welcome,
Still
everyone.
playing roll.
Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. In this game, we'll see the Denver Nuggets against the Orlando Magic. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. And it's going to be the Magic off the tip. Edwards against Smith. And Edwards with the stuff.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweep finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, G.A.
Left this man lunging and reaching for air. That was something else right there.
Here's Anthony. Anderson outside. Pass to Phillips. 4 on the clock. Smith for 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
You can't really get much hotter than... These teams right now, Clark, really proves to be a promising one for us and for the fans.
You know, it's always a good challenge for a team that's on a roll to face another team that's having success, too. I think it really helps both teams stay sharp and keeps the players on their toes minimal.
And there's the call on the name. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one. Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
Anthony right side. Back to Phillips. Renee setting the pick for Anthony. Fades. Charlotte Lewis pulls it in.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
And it's in there.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Anthony. 9 points last game out. Phillips passes to Carmelo. And he drops it in from the low post.
And this close into the cup, Anthony makes it look easy. Nice soft touch on that one.
Here's Edwards. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
The Magic shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about their free throw shooting percentage this season.
Anthony's shot is off.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
And
Let's
Edwards
go.
with the stuff.
Gotta have some guts and guile to take it to the bucket strong despite the big fella standing in the way.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Phillips against Edwards. Releases. Phillips with the bucket.
Phillips knocking down one of those. Par for the course.
Magic leading by 7. Here's Edwards. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Outside Phillips. Back to Anthony. Sean Lewis pulls it in.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Back to Edwards. The feed now to Howard. And good at that time.
15-4.
Second bucket of the night.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Phillips dishes to Anthony. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Lewis has got his 4th rebound in this one.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, having great effort, but little has gone his way.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now here's Phillips. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game. And it's blocked. And stolen by Phillips. And yes, it's good. Phillips has got his second best.
Continuously working in close. Phillips earning that bucket.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Here is Edwards. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Driving in. Oh,
let's go.
Sledgehammer! No, he didn't.
Let's go.
No, he didn't do that.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. A different look for Denver. Kenyon Martin, he's checked in for Anderson. Harrington comes in for Nene. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Anthony. Orlando also making some changes. Collins checked in for Petrus. And it's Carter in for Nelson. Now here's Phillips. 6 points for him. And that one, good. Here is Edwards. 11-point game.
Let's go.
Slam dunk.
3-10.
Did not like that.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Poked loose and stolen by Howard. Lewis passes to Carter. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
They wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's Phillips. He's got 8. But 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Taking advantage of the opportunity to put his range to good use. Phillips, very effective from behind the arc.
Edwards, that's good.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer.
Wait, 13.
There's Kenyon Martin on the assist by Phillips.
You know, the fact that Chauncey Billups is such a great decision maker is why you want him running your club from the point guard spot.
And so it's the Orlando Magic looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we'll be right back after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Orlando?
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around. You know, with his handles, he excels at tricking up the defense and getting the good looks he wants.
Here's Edwards.
Let's go. 30-13.
Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball, following the bucket by Orlando. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. So in terms of the player's perspective, Clark, have most of these guys settled back into their regular season rhythm by now?
Well, I certainly hope so, Kevin. They better have settled in by now. I mean, in some ways, that's what the preseason was for. You should be up and running at full speed by now. Absolutely, no doubt about it.
Nene, he's checked in for Al Harrington. And a change for the Magic. Jameer Nelson's checked in for Vince Carter.
Let's go.
And Edwards with the stuff.
13-19.
Giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Smith for 3. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And Smith loves pulling up from 3. Never scared to fire when he's out beyond.
For 3, Edwards. And again, Orlando with the 3.
35-22.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Denver calls timeout. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, the Great One.
He's been absolutely electric for his team. The way he has been able to finish plays and just take a hold of the offense at that off-guard spot is more than deserving of recognition.
And the foul called on Rashard Lewis. That's his first foul.
Wait, fouling.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Nelson against Lawson. And he banks in the layup.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Magic leading by 11. Here's Edwards. And the
Let's go.
for the slam dunk.
34. Let's go.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes. Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Who is outside? Passes it to Edwards.
They won.
Against the basket, officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Chauncey Billups is checked in for Denver. And a switcher also for Orlando. Howard's checked in. Nene, the screen. Here's Billups. Rebound by the Magic. They host the 76ers after this. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Anthony's checked in for the Nuggets. Orlando shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. The Nuggets trail by 19. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Billups kicks to Martin. The dish to Smith. Nene with the screen on Nelson. Just 5 on the clock. And again, Denver no good. Orlando leading by 19. Edwards looking it over. to the wing on the left. Collins wide open. He fires.
Let's go.
Cans it from downtown. Collins has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Denver calls timeout. The Nuggets making a switch here. Lawson's checked in, and the Magic making a change here as well. Irving's checked in for Rashard Lewis. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Billups. And stolen by Irving. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. Howard with the stuff.
24.
Part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul.
Hard, Howard. You fouled hard.
Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Here's Nene. We saw him with 10 points last game. Lawson against Nelson. Poked away. Here's Billups. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the strike, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you can get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Oh, here's Edwards. And he uses the glass on the layup.
50-27.
Edwards got 39.
Coming off a big game, his confidence
Up
couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Pass to Billups. Takes the 3. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Hey, despite the foul, Martin's still able to finish strong. That's just great effort.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And so Edwards will bring it up for Orlando. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And a wide open look for Irving. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams. Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Edwards with it. Picked up by Nene. Edwards, that's good.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for him at that end of the floor.
Now here's Billups. He's got 13, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And Orlando called for the foul. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Anderson, he's checked in for Martin.
And J.R.
Smith's subbed in for Ty Lawson.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Now here is Smith. He has 5. Outside Billups. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Magic. Lewis has got his 6th rebound on the night. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Edwards with the stuff.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
Denver's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Outside Anthony. Anderson, a screen on Petrus. Anthony, no one around. Hits it from 3-point range. Anthony's got 5.
And that was an absolute bomb. Carmelo showing how confident he is.
And so it's the Orlando Magic finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
So what's up? So the better position than they are. We'll get to the line. Which we try to get to the line.
And with a big gap
Wait
on
to
the
me,
scoreboard,
I'll
the
get y'all
second
open.
half begins with very different goals for these teams.
Hopefully win the game.
One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from the Great One.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker.
Or 44 points in the two.
That's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Denver's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Smith on the wing, guarded by Nelson. Dene setting the pick for Smith. There's the pass to Billups. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
37.
And great to see Billups getting his own shots as well, not just focusing on facilitating.
Here's Edwards going inside.
Let's go.
And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a
37.
remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground
Fucking
right
right.
now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Here's Smith. The Magic getting the bucket. Billups. Edwards with the
Good
block.
D.
Here's Nelson. And he lays it straight in.
And they are
37.
attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Now here's Anthony. 5 points in the game. Comes up empty down low. Orlando's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Here's Nelson. Yep, it counts. Nelson's got 4 points in the quarter.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Billups, no good.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Let's go.
Edwards with the stuff.
He's
He's the
37.
leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt
Yeah,
about
but
it.
we don't have to come up the fourth
The
quarter.
Nuggets decide to talk it over. With this break, a look at our 2K leaderboard and the top passing centers and power forwards over the course of the past 10 games. 5th is Dwight Howard.
And these are some of the most complete players in our league. I mean, they're not just traditional score and rebound big men. They can beat you with their passing as well.
And their teammates know to always keep moving on the perimeter because the ball will be coming back out to you if you work yourself free. You're looking at some of the masters of the kick-out pass right there.
Here is Edwards, following the basket by Chauncey Billups. Out to Nelson. For the 3, it's the 3-point bomb. Nelson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Boy, that's 5 buckets in a row now. Watch out. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And here is Billups. Edwards with the block. And again.
And on any given night, he's still capable of putting up the kind of numbers that most guys don't even think about.
He's officially moved into 4th place all alone on the list of most 50-point games in NBA history. Billups with another miss.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range. Oh!
Let's go. 34-39. Let's go.
Whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Now, here is Smith. He's got 5. A shot off that time. Outside Edwards. And Billups pulls it down.
That's good.
About 1 or 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Pass to Nene. Beatrice against Billups. Shot clock at 6. Shot to stop the run. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Let them put it on.
To Dwight Howard.
And Billups is a clutch performer. Someone who isn't afraid of taking big shots. I just love how fearless he is.
Kenyon Martin is checked in.
4-41.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new grouping. Cunningham, he's checked in for Howard. Collins comes in for Rashard Lewis. Irving's checked in for Michael Petrus. And it's Carter in for Jameer Nelson. The kick out to Irving. That's in.
Let's go.
Coming off the assist from Cunningham.
37-41. Let's go.
Irving's got 6 points.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Now, here is Smith. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Here's Anthony. Cranes the 19-footer. 7 points in the game.
World. 43.
Carmelo's handles there, staying patient and creating for himself out of the offense.
Edwards passes to Collins. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Yeah, the team with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here is Smith. He has 5. And the wide open shot from Billups. From outside off the mark.
1 made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Martin with the block.
Got to be careful around Martin. Kenyon Martin's athleticism allows him to send shots in reverse with force.
And Denver has possession after the Magic pick up 2. Anthony on the wing. Some solid defense there from Irving. Orlando's gotten all but one of the 3-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. And he hits it and gets knocked down the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Al Harrington's checked in for Anderson. Flalo comes in for Anthony. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Chauncey Billups. J.J. Redick's checked in for Orlando.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Nene, he's checked in for Denver. And so it's Orlando taking this one by
Let's
a
go.
big margin. A resounding victory for them.
I have to play for
Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that
Now we got face the 76ers with 10-16. 26-0. Let's get it. Now we're back playing at home. Let's go.
welcome everyone to what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA.
We're back playing at home. Let's go.
Action on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Orlando Magic in this one as they go up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Edwards, that's good. Oh, about half the Magic in this one as they go up against. Way through the season, Clark, things are starting to heat up for some of the teams we're watching.
Yeah, you know, I think they're starting to find their rhythm, get a comfort level, Kevin. You know, coaches have a good idea of the makeup of their team, what they can and can't do, and are really focused on trying to position their teams at this point for a good end of the season and playoff run.
Here is Edwards after the made shot from Evan Turner. He gets it in there. Edwards got his second basket of the night.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Edwards with the block. Howard, the pass to Edwards. Sinks that one from the post.
Edwards got his
bucket of the night.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Shoots from the right block. Holiday gets the bucket. Here is Edwards. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. And Edwards with the stop.
And offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it.
Well, I tell you what, you just got to sit back and admire the creativity there.
Here is Brand following the bucket by Orlando. High post shot. Bucket is good. Holiday's got his second basket of the game.
Confident shooting from Holiday there. Finds a shot he likes and sinks it, even if it is the mid-range, which goes in the face.
Let's go.
But I like that mid-range, Jay.
10-6. Let's go.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
And Philadelphia has possession after the Magic pick up two. And the pass to Iguodala. Back to Holiday. And he finishes nice on the layup. And 6 points for Drew Holiday.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Let's go.
And Edwards with the stop.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Holiday goes in. Lewis grabs the board. Magic leading by 4. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Petrus, and it's Orlando with another.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here is Holiday. 6 points for him. Passes it to Brand. Back to Iguodala, and the foul called on Rashard Lewis. That's his first foul. Here's Holiday. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Yeah, you're right. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
Now here is Brand following the shot by Drew Holiday. Brand kicks to Iguodala. Clock at 4. Turner for 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean,
let's go.
Good luck trying to stop
13-8. Let's go.
And creating a little separation here, gaining
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And here is James after Rashard Lewis hitting a 3.
13-8. Let's go.
The kick out to Holiday. That one's off, still out of sync.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually
let's go.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
The 76ers decide to take their first time out here. And some changes here for the 76ers. Darius Singaila, he's checked in for Brand. Young comes in for Andre Iguodala. Lou Williams is subbed in for Turner. Williams passes to Singaila. Stolen by Petrus.
Good D.
Nelson outside. Magic moving the ball around. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Lewis.
1-8. Let's go.
14 points for the great one.
No doubt about the consistency
Look
when
her.
it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Edwards against Holiday. 2 points. That one goes.
Watch out, do back. Watch
This is
him.
one of the things that makes Holiday so good. He's able to concentrate at a high level, even when the defense is
Let's go.
right there.
Edwards.
1-3-10.
That's good.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter.
Look where-
They're riding that hot hand.
Holiday against Edwards. James a screen on Edwards. Here's Holiday. Dwight Howard
Good D.
pulls it in. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Edwards drives in.
And 1.
Let's
go.
Down the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Talk about putting up points in a hurry. He can't miss right now.
The
1-6-10.
76ers trail by 16. About
Look where-
7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Lewis. Jumps up. And Edwards with the stop.
Let's go.
Displaying
8-10.
intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Good
And
D.
not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
30-10.
All-around performance so far. Hence,
Moving first quarter. Let's go.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the
Look at
momentum.
that first
early
quarter.
on.
We're going to hit on front.
And
Let's
so
go.
it's Orlando controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back right after this.
First quarter. We're going to hit on front. Let's go.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this
Work.
one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
2 on the clock. Here's Kelly. Rebound
Good
by
D.
Petrus.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Pass to Edwards.
Let's go.
With the stop.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean,
Good
their
work.
game plan has been perfect.
Williams passes to Kelly. And Young kicks to Williams. To the middle. Here's Singala. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. GA, this is a tough one. Last year's finals MVP, Kobe Bryant. Last year's regular season MVP, LeBron James. Who would you rather have?
You're really putting me on the spot here. Right now, I mean, Kobe has 5 rings. So LeBron still has to prove he can win a title. I think he will, but we've got to give Bron some time.
Let's go.
The three-pointer.
34-12. Let's go.
Lewis is on offense. He loves
Let's
going
go.
right up with these shots.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
Go for it.
And the 76ers making a change here. Young's checked in. Here's our 2K leaderboard with the list of the teams that have been on fire from beyond the arc over the past month. Number 1, the Magic.
And right now, their three-point shooters are in terrific rhythm. I mean, they've put on a display here from long range.
And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by, there's the dish to Iguodala. Pass to Turner. Now here is Brand. Started by Howard. Brand passes to Williams.
And now look at the numbers for Edwards. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. And then there's his work at the free throw line where he holds the best percentage league-wide.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
And Williams is sort of the classic instant offense guy. Whether he's coming on the bench or starting, he can provide a spark whenever they need one.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He is yet to miss a shot.
The Magic have made their own other free throw attempt today. An earlier trip to the line. The pass to Brand. Beatrice against Iguodala. Young outside. Brand sets a screen for Young. 5 to shoot. Charlotte Lewis pulls it in.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the
kind of defense you
need against
40-13. Let's go.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Pass to Brand. Back to Williams.
40-13. Let's go.
Iguodala outside. He's looking for Brand and finds him. That one, no good. Good D by Howard. And Beatrice kicks to Edwards. Lays it up.
Let's go. 42-13.
Edwards got 7 now in this quarter.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Williams. Another miss by Philadelphia. For Orlando, they won their last contest, that game against Denver.
Let's go. 44-13.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Peaches.
And check out Iguodala answering the inside defense with some relentless effort, just making it difficult to stop.
14.
And the 76ers with some changes. James checked in for Brand.
Oh! Let's go. 14. Okay.
Out of his way.
No way that he was going to slow him down.
Not that time. He was determined to get those points.
A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. A 3-pointer off the mark. Here's Edwards. And the layup falls. Edwards got 36.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Holiday against Edwards. James a screen on Edwards. Bounce pass, Holiday. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You take a look at the Magic. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, there's the 76ers. Just need to take it a game at a time.
And I think for the Magic, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted.
Let's go.
This group's been on
51-14.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Now the feed to Holiday. Edwards with the block.
51-14.
A stupendous finish in traffic.
53-14. Let's go.
38 points.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And Young kicks to Howard. To end the run, White Howard grabs the board. Howard's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before that.
Eldon Brand's checked in for Young. 50 seconds left in the first half. Edwards, that's good.
Talk about execution.
56-14, let's go.
They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Starting to finish for the first quarter.
James outside. Dishes it to Holiday. Kicks to Brand. On the wing, it's Iguodala. Shot clock at 5. Over Howard. A second chance effort. James misses.
Where?
You can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
Let's go.
No denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to
Day
run
14.
whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Looking to get back on track here.
He's going to
And
quarter
so
from
it's the
Let's go.
Orlando Magic with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Back to the action in just a minute. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from the Great One.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
You got plenty to think.
And with
Look
the
at their
second half
first
upon
start.
us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be.
Up there.
Pass to Holiday. This one for 3. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner.
13.
Holiday's got 11 points.
With deep range and a wide arsenal of moves, Holiday keeps defenders off balance.
Right back.
Buries the long-range jumper.
51-13.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Back hard.
And the call will be against Jameer Nelson. That's his
Good
first
call.
foul.
That's a good call.
First team foul.
Outside Turner. 76ers moving the ball around. The
Good
shot
D.
by Holiday, no good. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Magic. And after this
Okay,
game wraps
Hook.
up, they're off to Atlanta where
Let's
they'll
go.
take on the Hawks.
2-3,
That'll be just
13.
one game played away from home for them.
Nice execution that time from Dwight Howard. Feels very
work.
comfortable inside, even when the defense is guarding him pretty well.
And the foul called on Edwards. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Only their first turnover of the game, taking terrific care of the basketball.
And that's one more key to their lead, guys. I mean, they're creating opportunities for each other and not the other team.
Now here is Holiday. 11 points in the game.
That's putting too hard
Great
to
that time
D.
from Edwards. Orlando's gone along perfectly from three-point range tonight. They've gone 5 for 5.
Oh, the
Cool right
steady
now.
defensive hand of Iguodala, exceptional at reading shooters and stifling them.
Good D.
And
Right
they're
there.
1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's Edwards. And
Finally,
Edwards
let's go.
is stuck.
Guys, it's
It's
a
a foul, 13.
show
Let's
out
go.
there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
Back where?
Holiday, the pass to Brand. He kicks to Iguodala. Outside Holiday. The putback. Rebound by the Magic.
Good D.
Outside Edwards. Howard. Out to Edwards. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Andre Iguodala. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Nelson against Holiday. Brand outside. 5 to shoot. Inside. And the dunk by James.
Textbook there by Brand on the pass. Spotting an open teammate and just getting it to him in rhythm.
For 3, Edwards. Another one goes.
No, it's a double. 2-3. High T. Let's go.
Making it look easy.
Look north.
Holiday against Edwards. Brand dishes to Iguodala.
Let's go.
Back to Brand. On the wing, Iguodala. Covered by Petrus. Iguodala with the bucket.
You just can't give Iguodala these looks. He's too experienced and crafty down low.
Edwards inside. He's against Turner. Now here's Edwards. Turner covering. No coverage.
Let's go. 21. Let's go.
Has got 5.
All these threes they're giving up
Back
have really been the driving force on this run.
Holiday looking over the floor. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Edwards.
Let's go. Let's go. 33 more. Let's go.
Ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Look.
Holiday against Edwards. Brand a screen on Edwards. Unloads from 13. Lewis pulls it in. Lewis has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the
bench. Let's go.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And there's the pass to Iguodala. Another miss by Philadelphia. On offense, here are the Magic. They're on an 18-4 run. Good on the bucket. Edwards got 58.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively.
He's
been absolutely relentless.
Holiday against Edwards. Bounce pass, Holiday. Puts it up from 12. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Petrus has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Edwards. And got it. Another basket. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him.
Nelson against Turner. Passes to Iguodala. Lets the 3 fly. Lewis pulls it in. Lewis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
This hasn't been his quarter.
Let's go.
To me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident. Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Brand. It's hauled in by the Magic. Right side, Edwards. Hits it again. Wow. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
From deep, Iguodala. And the last
You want
second
to start let's get the 4-4 started. Good
as
job.
we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Orlando out in front, just dominating this one. And will return shortly. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters.
4-4 started. Go.
Edwards looking it over.
Let's go.
This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
The 76ers shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. Williams with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Williams against Edwards. 9 feet out.
D.
Edwards with the block.
Let's go.
By Edwards.
At 8:21.
Let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like
Go for it.
that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
And now it's
Good D.
Nelson running. He can go all the way. The shot.
Let's go. 9-21.
Take on the hustle steps for the Magic.
They have
Go
been
for
a
it.
wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of
Good D.
disrupting the rhythm.
They're very fresh, but also at the defensive end, how about the way they've been able to deny shot
And one.
opportunities? Just tearing the opposition up in terms of denying.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling.
What?
Impossible to stop.
9-21.
James checked in for the 76ers.
Go for it.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. And it's blocked by Lewis. And he recovers it. Brand outside. James against Howard. Knocked loose. Stolen by Lewis. And up the court come the Magic on the break.
Go up.
Pull-up jumper. Good. That's
Let's go.
another bucket.
And this game has his
95-21.
name written all over it.
Greg, he's been
That's all right.
phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Williams passes to Young. Nelson with the steal. Here's Howard. Oh, and the
Let's
dunk
go.
by Howard.
9-21. Let's go.
Reminding us why he used to compete in the dunk contest.
Williams with the ball.
Go.
Pass to Kelly. Back to Williams. Out to the right wing. Kicks it to Kelly to stop the drought. Drops in the tray. Kelly's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And don't sleep on Williams' ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Edwards.
Let's go.
Good.
He's demanding the ball.
Oh,
He wants
there's
it, and
24.
he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Go for it.
It's stolen by Edwards. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Nelson.
Go for 2.
And that
Let's
one
go.
drops for him.
1-2-24. Let's go.
Perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the
Okay.
bottom of the bucket.
Williams kicks to Brand. Williams passes to Young. Kelly dishes to Young. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. 6 to shoot. James a screen on Edwards. Williams fouls James. And that one, good.
Good unselfishness there by Williams. I mean, he recognized the roller had the nice angle to score.
Shooting for Philadelphia, James.
Free throw, no
But,
good for James. Orlando, they've gotten all 8 of their shots in the fourth quarter to drop. Truly remarkable. Edwards, that's good.
Unwilling to let
104
up
to
even
26.
for a moment. That's his
That's
killer
hard.
instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Iguodala draws the double. Back to Holiday. From the baseline. Lewis grabs the board.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Pass to Edwards. Outside for Lewis. And again,
Let's go.
Orlando
The game
with
record.
the three.
107-26.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at
Okay.
halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Brand passes to Holiday. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
What is it?
How
29.
about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Connects from three-point range.
110-29.
Edwards got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Magic.
Doesn't work.
Turner with it, and it's Nelson picking him up. Turner against Nelson. And Holiday kicks to Brand over Edwards. And it's Brand that time on the assist by Holiday.
110-31.
Brand's got his first bucket in this one.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Magic.
They never settled
Let's go.
for mediocre shots.
And Kevin,
13-31.
penetration this time out.
And so all the hard work here tonight can
Hard.
turn into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra. Whoa!
It won.
Are you kidding me?
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has.
15-31.
The win is there. Go get it.
Or
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now the pass to Iguodala. Turner dishes to Brand. He kicks it to Holiday. James sets the screen for Holiday. It's deflected. Edwards with it. And it's Iguodala picking him up by himself.
Let's go. 118-31. Let's go.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Outside Turner. Outside Holiday. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner.
Well, that assertive, confident attitude. I mean, Holiday knew as the pass was coming his way that he was going to keep.
And again.
And he's been out of
21-34. Let's go.
tonight. Unreal offensively.
The points just keep adding up. Close to the fourth most points ever in an NBA game. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.